Hello students, let us understand other measures taken up by government. So the first one was monetary measure, the one that RBI had looked into. Then we understood the fiscal measure, wherein we now know that the government tries to reduce expenditure and increase the tax. This is a part of it only, a public loan policy. It means that here government tries to restrict our expenses. Now when we have money and we want to spend, how can government restrict? So how it does, government reduces subsidies. People receive lot of relief, financial relief from government by way of subsidy. Say suppose you install a solar rooftop plant at your home and say it costs 1 lakh rupees, you have to pay 60,000 only, 40,000 is borne by government by way of subsidy. So when government does not want people to spend more, government reduces subsidy, government withdraws subsidy. So now when I get to know that I will have to pay 1 lakh rupees for the solar roof plant, I'll just postpone it. Government increases tax. That 1 lakh subsidy, 1 lakh rupees rooftop will now cost me 125 because the taxes are increased. Imposes heavy tax on luxurious commodities. The major target is not essential ones. Essential ones, government wants people to buy at a liberal rate, but the expensive goods are always raised. They are worst hit when it comes to controlling the money factor. They are charged very heavy taxes. The third is control on capital investment. Government does not want us to invest more, because the more we spend, the more somebody will earn, then the money flow will keep on increasing and then inflation cannot be controlled. So the third point here is license or permit system is implemented. If I want to manufacture any luxurious commodity, then I have to take permission from government. License system is introduced. Parameters are set that beyond the limit I cannot sell, beyond the limit I cannot make. So that controls the production and spending of people, the production of factory people and spending of customers after that commodity. Government encourages investment, capital investment in agriculture, because agriculture is going to be needed. It is a food need which is scattered by this segment. So government will want more investment there. Government will want people doing that business in order to maintain the situation also and control the money flow also. Production of agricultural product increases. Agricultural commodities production is increased. Necessities are always given priority and luxuries are not given priority. In fact, they are discouraged so that price can be controlled. So now the next one is price regulation. See, first government tried to control the flow of money. RBI did that. Then the ruling party, the ruling government, the financial ministry took up the fiscal measures. Then a check was made to make sure that the commodities that are very expensive, the luxurious ones, they are not given encouragement, and instead encouragement is given to the agricultural capital investment. Now the fourth point here is price regulation. Government will regulate price. Price for whom? And price for what? So price for food and price shall be fixed for the poor who cannot afford and who cannot tolerate the price rise. So, and rationing, that is public distribution system. So this public distribution system does what? It finds out that who people are poor, who cannot have the basic needs, the food needs sufficed. Government gives them grains at a very cheaper rate. We learnt the same thing in the previous chapter also, wherein we saw that government gives 35 kilo grains which has 2 rupees for wheat and 3 rupees for sugar. So very basic price level they have set. What it is implemented since 1997. You need to remember the year. The goal is to provide all the essentials to poor. Nobody should sleep hungry at night. Okay, so at least 2 meals they get, the poor they get, is the goal here. Even if it is very expensive grain, even if it is very inflative market, even if the price is rising constantly, these people, they get the grains at a very reasonable price. We call them as a subsidized price. So there are 4.92 lakh fair price shop in India. They are located in every city, in every village, in every district to make sure that maximum poor they get benefited. Government pays the difference between actual price and food fair price shop. So if the wheat price in market is 40 rupees per kilo, and if government is selling people in 2 rupees, so the difference 38 rupees is borne by government. This is called subsidy. So that 38 rupees is known as subsidy, that is paid by government. It has helped to enhance the quality of poor's life. How it has helped, they already get food, but then whatsoever amount they are earning, though it be a lesser amount, they don't have to spend much of the part in food. So the rest of the amount they can spend in other areas. They can send their kids to the school, they can avail medication, they can afford housing. So this plan indirectly helps to fight the price rise for poors. Now, the last one is administered price mechanism. Understand the words. Administered means somebody is having control over. Control over what? Price. Why price? In India we are a mixed economy. We can fix prices on our own. The businessman can decide the prices. But the mechanism is such that all the essential goods like maybe milk, ghee, oil, vegetables, fruits, not necessarily fruits actually, grains, these price, even oil, edible oil, all these are considered as essential. Under what? Government fixes the price. As I said, there is a administration of price. Under Essential Commodities Act in 1955, there was a list made of essential commodities. Now in this essential commodities, vegetables are included, but not all vegetables. Zucchini is not an essential vegetable, but potatoes, onions, these are essential ones for poor also. If a trader sells above the fixed price, government has regulated the prices. If a trader sells more than that price, he is penalized. He has to face legal notice, he has to face government action, and he has to pay fine also. Government take action against black marketeers. Now who does black marketing? Black marketing is the MRP of this water bottle is 20 rupees, and if it is sold in 35 rupees, then that's wrong. So that's black marketing, charging more than the MRP. Hoarders. Hoarding means to stock. I am a trader, say for example, and I am selling dal, the tur dal, arhar what we call. Now I can see as a trader that the price currently is 90 rupees per kilo. It might go to 100, 120. So if I am selling all the stock I have right now, then I will not be able to sell it 120 rupees. Now as a trader, I have purchased it in 70 rupees. If I sell today, I'll make 20 rupees per kilo. But if I keep it, if I hoard it, if I stock it, then maybe in future I'll make so much money out of it, because my purchase is 70 and I'll sell in 120. So it's almost 50 rupees per kilo that I will make money. So that is hoarding, storing it for future profit. And that's why, because I'm storing it just now and not selling it, so supply reduces, demand is as it is, the gap between the two widens and price rises. So hoarding is not allowed. Speculators. Speculator means the one who predicts, the one who is into betting that in future the prices will increase. We have MCX, the market for commodities, commodity exchange. From there they predict that the price may go high in future. It happens in all commodities, it happens in all metals, precious metals, it happens in food items, it happens in oil. So government controls it. Under PASA. Now what is the full form of PASA? It's mentioned Prevention of Anti-Social Activity Act. See, these are basic essentials. For making money you do wrong thing, and that's why the society suffers, is anti-social. So under this act PASA, they are penalized, they are treated, they are punished. Food, oil, life-saving drugs also. Certain medicines, they also, like the blood pressure medicines, the diabetes medicine, the fever medicine, they are also covered under this Essential Commodities Act. So this helps to control price, because they are not allowed to hoard, they are not allowed to black market, so they have to sell it afresh. So students, these were all five very important areas which you need to know about. They are technical, and you need to know to understand that how government controls price. So see, government controlled every area, directly or indirectly. I hope it's clear to you. Bye bye.